Today's episode is going to be a little different from our usual ones. We found a bunch of videos online that we're going to be giving our reactions to, so why don't we jump into the first one?
I'm going to be explaining girl math to you.
Okay.
So if I pay with cash, it's free.
What?
Because it's already left our bank account.
Oh my
So
god.
it's free.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. All right.
Or if I have like cash that I just have
Uh-huh.
that never went into our bank account or I've had in my purse and I use it, it's free.
How about you take that cash and put it back in our bank?
But then I wouldn't be able to buy things for free.
Oh, okay. For
Okay.
free.
Okay.
I feel like she's got a point here. Like when I feel like in the past, it's always been like money online wasn't real, but real money, like physical money, that was real. And I feel like it's totally swapped, especially in the last like 10 years where like, I know for me, like the money I see in my bank account, like that's real money. But if I have money in my wallet or if like I pull out an old sweater and I find like 20 bucks, like that's not real money to me. Like I can go spend it and it doesn't change my budget. Like it doesn't, my bank account doesn't change. Like, I don't know. That one definitely has a point there.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Especially her second point where she said, like, if it's never been in the bank account, like, it's definitely free money. Because there's some things I'll pull cash out for, but I'll just, like, log in my budget as, like, money pulled out. But, like, if I have cash that's, like, from, like, you know, some type of, like, holiday or something, I'm like, oh, like, this has never been in the factor here, like, in factored into my budget. So this is golden. So totally see that.
Oh yeah, and when we were moving, we sold a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and like most of them were like through like Zelle or Venmo, but like some people gave cash, and I was like, we could just spend this on whatever we want. Like, let's go out to eat tonight. Like, it's free. It doesn't matter. And I don't know, real money or like physical money doesn't feel like real money to me anymore.
Well, especially when you're selling something that was like you bought so long ago, it's like, oh, that doesn't even matter anymore. Like, oh, here's this cash, you know.
Something is on sale, say buy 3, get 1 free.
Okay.
Or just on sale in general.
Okay.
We are losing money if I don't buy it.
Where's the logic there? Come on.
Listen, if there is a Target deal where you buy 3 items and get a gift card, then I made money on that sale.
Oh my god. Where did you go to school? What is this called? Girl math?
Girl math.
Yeah, I can totally see this one. This is how I talk myself into purchases sometimes. Like, oh, it's on sale. Like, I better take this opportunity. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I feel about this too. Especially the Target gift card, because if you're going to buy those products and get the gift card, like, why not do it? You know, because she's right. She is making money on the deal.
I mean, you're definitely saving yourself money in the future, but I don't know if you're making money off of it. But like, it's almost like it's like one step away from saying, oh, like if I just spend more on my credit card, I get the points. It's like I'm making money, you know?
Yeah, true. But like I said, you have to, if those were items you were already going to purchase, that's the key right there.
If I use my app at Starbucks to buy coffee, then that coffee was free.
Who put the money on the app?
But you don't.
No, who put the money on the app?
But you don't see it come out of the bank account when I buy it.
Oh, you don't see it. I see it. I reveal all our financials.
Okay, this one, kind of like the first one, I kind of agree with this. Like if I already have money in like my Starbucks app, it's like I don't have to put it into the budget. And if it doesn't go in the budget, I didn't really spend the money.
Yeah. No, I agree with you too. Honestly, I'm like so old school. I don't really go to Starbucks. I don't really use Starbucks app. I'm not sure like what that means to have money in there. But we do the same thing with Chipotle. Like we have the Chipotle app that my husband will buy stuff off of with our points, or you know what I mean?
Nice.
So
yeah,
same thing, I assume.
If I return something, then I made money. But if I use the money from the return, then that item was technically free.
Rainbows and lollipops, I'm telling you. You know, you could have so much more money if you didn't girl math all the time.
Okay, this one, like you said, rainbows and lollipops, like if you bought it and you return it, you just got your money back. Like you didn't make money from that.
I feel like it depends on like how long you wait to make the return. Like if it's like a month later and then you're like, oh, like if it's a big return, like I've returned a few things, like maybe a couple $100, and then you're like, wow, look at that credit on my credit card. You know what I mean? So I see it.
That's fair. Like if it's a new budget, like for me, like, yeah, if it's a new budget and money just came back in, okay, you made money doing that. Yep. And if you bought something, then I guess it would be free.
Yep.
If by chance I spend money while I was drunk.
If by chance you spend money, how about for certain you're spending money?
Specifically if I'm wine drunk and I don't remember it, then it was free.
That's every day! That's every day! The This is why I'm broke. Get out of here with this.
I love that she's explaining this logic while she has a glass of wine right in front of her. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that one is I don't do that either.
yeah, that one's a little dangerous.
The only thing I could say, like, if I don't really drink that much, but if I was drinking in the past, like, food would be something that I would definitely splurge on, but not like items or anything. The information, opinions, and recommendations provided on this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and do not constitute professional financial advice. Any financial decisions you make based on the content of this podcast are your responsibility. We strongly recommend consulting with a licensed financial advisor or other qualified professional before making any significant financial decisions. By listening to this podcast, you acknowledge that we are not liable for any financial outcomes.